Hi Leo, I hope that you're all doing well. This reading is going to cover your next 3 days. Getting like 3 to 5 actually for some of you. Let's see what's gonna come through. I don't see it being further than 5 days from now, from whenever it is that you're watching this. We have an Ace of Cups and a 3 of Cups. Okay. There is a new sense of connection that it actually looks like it's expanding, but there can be something about that that is like maybe throwing you off slightly. I'm seeing there are plans to expand something. I'm looking at the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So having Ace of Cups come out with 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups is about a new chapter that you're beginning with somebody. This feels like a person to me, just seeing the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So there's a new chapter that you are beginning with somebody. Having Wheel of Fortune, it feels kind of like there isn't an exact path of where this is going to go. You can know that something is expanding and that something is developing, but you don't totally know what exactly is going to be happening. And with 2 of Wands, there can be some type of tentative plan here that's connected with this. This will feel expansive to you. This is something where you feel like very optimistic about the connection. Having that 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck when Ace of Cups came out is like, this is somebody that they will be like a good friend to you. This is regardless of what type of relationship. It doesn't matter if you're working with the person. It doesn't matter if you're romantically interested in the person. It doesn't matter if this is like you like connecting with a sibling, like whatever it is that you have going on here, this person you'll have an understanding of one another. Like I see 3 of Cups as being like this very intimate understanding, even of just like your personality and your day-to-day and how you like to move through things, and it's just like easy to have that sense of communication where you just feel seen by the person and you guys mutually will feel like that. That's always the feeling that I get with the 3 of Cups. It's like that sense of intimacy and a sense of connection. So having this Ace of Cups, it's like this chapter is getting started for you to be able to experience exactly that. So you can want to feel close with someone, and this is the perfect groundwork being laid in order for that to happen. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is something that you can feel like it's time for this to be happening now. And Wheel of Fortune can also be connected with fated events that are taking place. So something about this can feel like a fated potential, that this be something that you are exploring now at this point, something that you are ready for. And then having 2 of Wands definitely feels like I kind of have maybe some ideas of what to do with this, and I am willing to maybe you're going to be putting a little bit more energy into this than you had been doing before. So rather than it just being an Ace of Wands, which is the potential, having 2 of Wands feels like bringing some more energy into this situation. Things can feel like they're getting moving a little bit, like the ball is getting rolling. And having Lovers on the bottom of the deck, it just feels like there's a big focus on this relationship. It can even feel like you're going to the next level of things. Because we have Wheel of Fortune and Wheel of Fortune is connected with Jupiter, there can be something about like going a distance that you hadn't necessarily gone before. I see like a little bit of pain that's involved in this, whether this be something that's like happening now and it's like bringing something up for you, or it's like somehow relevant to your connection with this person, or there's some type of healing that's taking place. That can be the thing as well. let's clarify what this is doing here. Okay, I'm seeing Six of Swords, so if something was feeling difficult, it's about to get easier. But let's just clarify. Because Three of Swords can be, like, we have Ace of Cups here, so this speaks about a connection that feels, there's love there, there's a sense of connection, there's a sense of intimacy, there's a sense of potential for building. Having Three of Swords, we can be hurt about something or feeling pain about something. It can also just be like something feeling kind of complicated here. Just something difficult has to be addressed. What is this Three of Swords? I'm seeing cherries here. Maybe there's something about transparency that's coming up. That can be a theme. Okay. I just get this more than anything as something either with you or the other person that has to be addressed, but it can feel like there may be like a little bit of a desire on behalf of the shadow to avoid this just because of the impact of things. But then that can also compromise what you want, so that there can be just something really that has to be looked into, because it feels like it's about like what's most important to you now at this point. And if you're not willing to fully show up, and keep in mind this can be the other person, okay? So just put the energy where it belongs. One person can even be both of you technically. I'm seeing there be this focus on somebody being clear on what it is that they want, but having Seven of Swords can be not fully showing up for it because of myriad of reasons. It can be like, I feel scared. It can be, I don't want to have to address something that feels difficult to address. I don't want to have to do the shadow work. That can be part of it too. I don't want to have to like maybe question something that's coming into question now. That can be it as well. There can be something about daily life and how that is affected by things too. I feel like this has the potential to be really healing, but there's a need to actually go through that process. Because this can be something that you really do heal through it, but you have to, if you're going to avoid the difficult parts or the difficult stuff about it, maybe even you want to like be on this track, but you know that there's something big that has to be addressed here. And you'd feel this very deeply. I'm definitely seeing things be very officially happening. Okay, it's gonna be fine. This situation brings to light stuff that's going on within you that it wants to be addressed now, and it wants to be looked at now, and it wants to be healed now. And what's going on really gives you the opportunity to do that, but it may magnify the way that you feel, both in wonderful ways and also excruciating ways. This can be like, I'm having a lot of feelings here because, right, like Jupiter is going to expand things. It's going to blow things up. So when we have Three of Swords, which is connected with what we're thinking and what we're feeling, this can be, the healing nature of this can be very big. The love within this can be very big, but the pain, if there's something here that has to be addressed, which there's definitely something going on with the Three of Swords. There's something that hurts. that can also feel like it's like exponentially blown up by this situation as well. Yet there is an ability here within this, because I'm not even seeing, it's like, I don't think that this is causing any pain. This feels actually like this is going to be the solution to you healing something. Having Three of Swords is about our pain, what is hurting us. Wheel of Fortune is going to be, through this experience, you're going to be able to understand that on a deeper level, which means you're going to get more familiar with your wounding. It means that it's going to show it to you so you can learn about it and ultimately overcome it with the Six of Wands. And this can also be stuff about you being true to the way that it is you feel, even when you're feeling anxious and wanting to hold back and wanting to like shut down and not say what you have to say. So this is something that can like make you more trusting and more confident in what you feel, and to say those things that you're really feeling, and to make the moves that you want to make on behalf of your heart. Even though right now you can be like, well, I feel like I start overthinking it and then I don't say anything, or then I don't make the move that I want to make. And then you just feel like you get stuck there. See, like you can't go anywhere because you're trying to be too controlling of the circumstances. Sometimes being in control of something is a good thing. Sometimes it can be beneficial. When we are having too much of a heavy hand on things, it can actually be like very reductive for the process. So you can know, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go, these are the steps, and I'm also dealing with something here because it brings up something big that I have to be dealing with. This is one of those times where it's like it hurts in a growing type of way. Like it hurts in a way where it's like this is eventually going to turn into healing for you. So I know that this is the plan. I know this is where I need to go. I know that this is the next steps these are the next steps for me to be taking here. And I'm also dealing with something. And you know that you don't want to be held back. You don't want to just avoid the pain and then not do this because you know this is something that you're meant to be doing. This Ace of Cups is going to prevail. This chapter that you are starting, you're going to get the Six of Wands with it. So Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of success. Like this Ace of Cups is going to be a huge success for you. This chapter, this connection, it's going to be something very, very successful for you within your life. And not only because of the relationship, it's also because of what it's doing to your relationship with yourself and your connection with yourself. Like this is something that's going to help you adequately, properly, completely, fully, totally heal something that needs to be healed. And it has to do with love. It has to do with connection within your life. Having Wheel of Fortune and having Page of Wands says you have to be open to the changes. You have to be open to the shifts. And wouldn't you want this to change? Wouldn't you want that to shift? Don't we want there to be growth? Don't we want there to be healing? So Wheel of Fortune is saying you're going to need to be adaptable here. You're going to need to be open, and you're going to need to trust the process, but that this is going to take you places you never even dreamed of going. So Wheel of Fortune is really allowing you to move fluidly with the cosmic forces, and to really honor the way that you feel, and to move through this with a sense of passion and interest. Because that Page of Wands there shows like, this is what I want to be doing. This is where I want to be. And because you're being led by that, you're going to see that things really work out. But you're going to have to follow your heart in order to do this. But I'm seeing things are going to go very, very well for you. And I think in the process, what you're going to find is that it does, in fact, heal something that may feel like a little bit broken within you right now, or just not working at its like best capacity or potential right now. This is going to help heal that. It's really one of those situations where it's like love really does heal all, and because of you doing this, because of you allowing yourself to connect with this, even though at first it can be like, wow, it's really bringing something up for me that is just like difficult to, I think, really be present to. At the same time, it's going to be the solution. So this is going to heal stuff on the emotional front for you. So you can know, it's like this feeling of knowing like I need to do this, and it is also making me address and face things that feel difficult to address and face, but then you get the, like, things are so successful at the end of the day. Like that's what all of this is about. And this can be something like psychological healing that's happening as well as you're moving through this, all motivated by love and a sense of connection. So this is something where you have what you need to work through this, because this can even be with that Ace of Cups, seeing that Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this can give you the type of support that you need to get through something that feels difficult. And you're going to get more and more in touch with yourself going through this process because you've been led here. And so even though there can be this little part of you that's like, I want to run away from this, I don't want to have to deal with this, you can't really outrun it because you're always carrying this within you. So wouldn't you rather heal it? And that's exactly what this opportunity is about. And things are going to work out with that Six of Wands. But you're going to have to be, you are going to have to move heart first. It's how you're going to have to move through this. And from a place of authenticity about what it is that you really feel. This is a heart-led process that you are moving through, and that's what's going to allow this healing to take place. So there are things that have to be addressed, and then there are things that will be healed. You can feel too like you're ready to address something like this now at this point, but you're gonna have to go with the flow of where the Wheel of Fortune is taking you, because this is gonna challenge the feeling that you have of a need for control. This will challenge that. Move in a way that is honest when it comes to how you feel. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I am sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.